Mr. Fouere, in front of the State Election Commission, Gruevski proclaimed that, as he said, interference from some ambassadors was too high and that has to stop. Has ВМРО ДПМН opened a blame game with the international community? Is this a scenario for deepening the ongoing crisis in Macedonia?
Well, the whole statement of the former Prime Minister in front of the State Electoral Commission on Saturday was quite shocking when you consider that he was calling on his people to disrespect the law, and basically he was promoting subversion of the state institutions by saying that he would not respect whatever decision was taken. And in addition to that, with his criticism of ambassadors, he seems to forget that his party had not one but two sitting foreign ministers attending his rallies, the election rallies, and calling on people to vote for him. And he seems to forget that while he is criticizing hardworking ambassadors who really try their best to help Macedonia and who are just doing their job, whether it is the US or EU ambassadors or the others, they're all there to help Macedonia, but he doesn't seem to understand that. So my question is what he said official government policy? And if it's not, then why didn't the Prime Minister speak out? And indeed, where is the Prime Minister? Is he sleeping? And what about the President? Is he also sleeping? I mean, these are the people who should be calling for calm and restraint at this very, very tense moment, but they seem to be totally silent.
After these strong nationalistic rhetorics by ВМРО ДПМН in the past few days and very bad election results for DUI, do you think that it's realistic for Ali Ahmeti to enter into a new coalition with Nikola Gruevski?
Well, my personal feeling is that this would destroy the DUI party completely. Already 2 years ago, I and other people called for DUI to leave the coalition because we felt that the longer they stayed with this discredited party, the more they would be tainted with the same brush of corruption, abuse of power, etc. And the results of the elections demonstrated that they have lost a lot of support. So I really believe that in any case, the ruling party, ВМРО ДПМН, disqualifies itself from being in any future coalition because of their behavior and also because they are against the extension of the mandate for the special prosecutor.
This brings me to another question. What kind of government Macedonia needs now? Reform-oriented, as international community says, and who can deliver these reforms now in Macedonia?
Well, in a normal functioning democracy, the obvious solution would be a grand coalition between the two main parties. But unfortunately, and very sadly, there is nothing normal about Macedonia. It is not a functioning democracy at all. And as I said earlier, the ruling party has disqualified itself from being in a future government because of its behavior. So my feeling is that the only possible way out of this crisis is for a coalition of all those other parties, who have called for change, a new approach. And if the opposition and all the other parties who have been campaigning for change and for a return to the rule of law, and that this coalition would also include some independent, very respected personalities in order to get away from the partisan politics of the past, I think this could be a chance for Macedonia to return to democratic values, to return to the rule of law, and also to ensure that the special prosecutor will be able to fulfill her mandate without being undermined, as she has been, unfortunately, by the ruling party over the past year.
Couple of critical observations, and there comes a punishment. After her appearance in 360 Degrees and her strong voices over DUI election results, Ermira Mehmeti found her car demolished. has the lack of political culture transferred into political violence? We are even seeing obituaries with ambassadors' photographs spread through social medias in Macedonia.
This is absolutely shocking and should be condemned. This is where the president should immediately speak out against it, but obviously he is sleeping. This is where the prime minister should speak out. All the political leaders should be very, very vocal in condemning such behavior. But unfortunately, as we have seen in the last days with the demonstrations organized by the ruling party outside the State Electoral Commission, they are inciting people to violence. They are provoking violence. And this is totally unacceptable. And this is where the European Union and its international partners must not hesitate to speak out and to demand that such behavior should be ended, and that there needs to be a call to order by the state institutions, by the president against such behavior.
Ambassador, thank you very much.
Thank you.